Yeah, the crazy, the wizard. So much whiskey all in my liver. I really like the punch it delivers. Makes me warm while I high-five sinners. All alone trying to hide from the shadows. Ain't no use, it seems everywhere they follow. They know where I be at. Fuck my mind, trying to get me.
These worries are heavy, they rest on my shoulders. My pride, it won't let me fall victim no more. These worries are heavy, they rest on my shoulders. My pride, it won't let me fall victim no more.
Well, it's like that, beat me up, but I fight right back. Poof, poof, be gone. I see the devil linger on. Yeah, stuck in my hell. Lied to my mom and I ain't doing so well. Lord, let me in. I feel like he's my only friend. Yeah, the rage of the menace. Hate me now, then hate me when I'm winning. Work so hard to not go insane. It's a full-time job to not lose my faith. Okay, I've been here before, alone for the umpteenth time or more. I'm tired of motherfuckers saying that they worry about me, when in fact they probably never gave a fuck about me.
These worries are heavy, they rest on my shoulders. My pride, it won't let me fall victim no more. These worries are heavy, they rest on my shoulders. My pride, it won't let me fall victim no more. Life is like that, beat me up and I'll fight right back. Poof, be gone. I see the devil linger on. These worries are heavy, they rest on my shoulders. My pride, it won't let me fall victim no more. These worries are heavy, they rest on my shoulders. My pride, it won't let me fall victim no more.
Yeah, the rage of the menace.
Come on. I see no changes. Wake up in the morning and I ask myself, is life worth living? Should I blast myself? I'm tired of being poor and even worse, I'm black. My stomach hurts, so I'm looking for a purse to snatch. Cops give a damn about a Negro. Pull a trigger, kill a nigga, he's a hero. Get it back to the kids who the hell cares. One less hungry mouth on the welfare. First ship them, don't let them deal with brothers. Give them guns, step back, watch them kill each other. It's time to fight back, that's what Huey said. 2 shots in the dark, now Huey's dead. I got love for my brothers, but we can never go nowhere unless we share with each other. We gotta start making changes. Learn to see me as a brother instead of 2 distant strangers. And that's how it's supposed to be. How can the devil take a brother if he's close to me? I let it go back to when we played as kids, but then changed. That's the way it is. Come on.
That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. That's just the way it is. Oh yeah. That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. That's just the way it is. Oh yeah.
I see no changes, all I see is racist faces. Misplaced hate makes disgrace to races. We under, I wonder what it takes to make this one better place. Let's erase the wasted. Take the evil out the people, they'll be acting right. Cause both black and white and smoke a crack tonight. And the only time we chill is when we kill each other. It takes skill to be real time to heal each other. And although it seems evident, we ain't ready to see a black president. It ain't a secret, don't conceal the fact. The penitentiary's packed and it's filled with blacks. But some things will never change. Try to show another way, but you're staying in the dope game. Now tell me what's a mother to do. Being real don't appeal to the brother in you. You gotta operate the easy way.
I made a G today.
But you made it in a sleazy way. Selling crack to the kids.
I gotta get paid.
Well, hey, well that's the way it is.
Come on, come on.
That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. That's just the way it is. Oh yeah.
Hear me.
That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. That's just the way it is. Oh yeah.
We gotta make a change. It's time for us as a people to start making some changes. Let's change the way we eat. Let's change the way we live. And let's change the way we treat each other. You see, the old way wasn't working, so it's on us to do what we gotta do to survive. And still I see no changes. Can a brother get a little peace? It's war on the streets and a war in the Middle East. Instead of war on poverty, they got a war on drugs so the police can bother me. And I ain't never did a crime I ain't have to do. But now I'm back with the blacks, giving it back to you. Don't let them jack you up, back you up, crack you up, and pimp smack you up. You gotta learn to hold your own. They get jealous when they see you with your mobile phone. But tell the cops can't touch this. I don't trust this. When they try to rush, I bust this. That's the sound number 2. You say it ain't cool. My mama didn't raise no fool. And as long as I stay black, I got a stage strap. And I never get to lay back. Cause I always gotta worry about the payback. Some buck that I roughed up way back. Coming back after all these years. Rat-a-tat-tat-tat-tat. That's the way it is.
That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. That's just the way it is. Oh yeah. You're my brother, you're my sister. That's just the way. That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. That's just the way it is. Oh yeah.
Some things will never change.
You're the only girl that I have ever wanted. Every other girl is trying to be you. My mama says that I should write you letters, but I think you're with other dudes. Take my hand, you'll like it. You don't even have to call. Yes, I've had some alcohol. I'm sorry. Take my hand, you don't even have to call. You're somewhere out there after all. You're all I ever wanted. You're all I ever wanted. You're all I ever wanted.
this little nigga, man.
Hey, T.I., is that really you, man?
Yeah, shawty, what's happening?
Hey, man, can you give me a ride home, man?
Man, it's 2:30 in the motherfucking morning. What the fuck you doing out here?
Out here trapping, trying to get rid of this bomber perk, man.
Man, you can come with me on one condition.
What's that, bro?
Let me convince you to put that bomb down.
I knew it, T.I.
What?
You weren't real on that dope boy
I tell
shit.
you what, shawty, get in, man. I show you how to
Dope that two, make that double. Better be cool, you don't want no trouble. Can't be leaning to the left, my gas stay car. I'm always super clean when you see me on the block. Keep my money in and out with a rubber band on it. Blow the marijuana, know I got it if you wanna see me standing on the corner, slanging that crack. You know how it is to be the man in the trap. I'm the dope man, nigga, the dope man, nigga, the dope man, nigga. I'm the dope man, nigga, the dope man, nigga, the dope man, the dope man, nigga. I'm the dope man, nigga, the dope man, nigga, the dope man, nigga. I'm the dope man, nigga, the dope man, nigga.
look. Bet all you see is tats, money, grills, and chains. But if you scratch the surface, you can feel the pain. Names change, but the situation still the same. The bill need paying, nigga, simple and plain. Take a younger who aspiring to get him some change. Won't nobody hire him, so he get in the game. Went bought a 50 slab, divided up into 10. Sold them all, double down, did it again. By then you got enough to buy a quarter ounce. You selling dimes till 40 finger buying and bound. Throw some money to your mama, keep some food in the house. Cop the outfit and the Jordans on the day to come out. You better get yourself a Wilson, know the jackets is out. Flip another 7 grams, or you hustling now. Time to get yourself a hat, make sure it's some glass. 100 bags, selling fast, stack of G, now you officially the dope man, nigga.
The dope man, nigga, the dope man, nigga. I'm the dope man, nigga, the dope man, nigga, the dope man, nigga. I'm the dope man, nigga, the dope man, nigga, the dope man, nigga. I'm the dope man, nigga, the dope man, nigga.
I bet you think you're pretty good at it now, huh?
Now once you flip the couple old, know the game get gravy. Take 1250, go get you 200, baby. That's 63 grams if you whip that right. You should get back 5 or 6 that night. Stack that money and repeat that twice. Buy your son to ride, and you gotta be tight. That time you buy something, take 2,500. Get 4.5, it come back at 9, don't it? Now stay low key when the money keep coming. Keep some niggas on your team to show these suckers they don't want it. By then your connect can clearly see you on the ground. Shit, you come to get a 9 in the front you what you buying. Hell on, get you bring back your money on time. And if you snow blow, do it on your own time. At this rate, you be at a brick in no time. They say they want some weight, tell them niggas stand in line. You the
Dope man, nigga, the dope man, nigga, the dope man, nigga. I'm the dope man, nigga, the dope man, nigga, the dope man, nigga. I'm the dope man, nigga, the dope man, nigga, the dope man, nigga. I'm the dope man, nigga, the dope man, nigga.
Stay with me now, shawty. Here come the fun part.
Now the wrong plotting, oh yeah, your name stay buzzing. Caught a sale cake down to make 'em with your cousin. Your connect ain't worried, you and him cool. You know you never tell what you and him do. I'm mob of 100, just a few of them true. You heard her working snitching on you and it's true. Everybody know you sell that shit. The Fed come and get you and they tell you shit. We heard you tote that too, make that double. Better be cool, you don't want no trouble. Can't be leaning to the left, my gas stay car. I'm always super clean when you see me on the block. Keep my money in and out with a rubber band on it. Blow the marijuana, know I got it if you wanna see me standing on the corner, slanging that crack. You know how it is to be a man in the trap. I'm the dope man, nigga, the dope man, nigga, the dope man, nigga. I'm the dope man, nigga, the dope man, nigga, the dope man, nigga. I'm the dope man, nigga, the dope man, nigga, the dope man, nigga, the dope man, nigga. I'm the dope man, nigga, the dope man, nigga, the dope man, nigga.
Say goodbye to them.
Dope man, nigga.
Hey, shout the real talk. I'ma tell it like it is, you did. The mother can't give you half for it, cause they don't know no better. I'ma give you the whole story though. This shit a dead end street, partner. Take it from a nigga who been there. It ain't but a few of us who make it up out this shit, man, and live to tell about it, you know what I'm saying, from the free world. But shit, the choice is yours though, homie. Just don't say I ain't tell you. Once they get your ass behind them walls, talking about how many folk they got telling on you, your ass
Ain't no way to explain or say how painful the hangover was today. In front of the toilet, hands and knees, trying to breathe in between the dry heaves. My baby made me some coffee, afraid that if I drink some, it's probably coming right back out me. Couple of Advil, relax and chill at a standstill with how bad I feel. I think I need to smell fresh air, so I stepped out the back door and fell down the stairs. The sunlight hit me dead in the eye, like it's mad that I gave half the day to last night. My bad sight made me trip on my ass right into that patch of grass, like that's life. All of a sudden, I realized something. The weather is amazing, even the birds are bumping. Stood up and took a look and a breath, and there's that bike that I forgot that I possessed. Never really seen exercise as friendly, but I think something's telling me to ride that 10-speed. The brakes are broken, that's alright. The tires got air and the chain seems tight. Hopped on, it felt the summertime. It reminds me of one of them Moosab lines, like sunshine, sunshine is fine. I feel it in my skin, warming up my mind. Sometimes you gotta give in to win. I love the days when it shines. Whoa, let it shine. Sunshine, sunshine is fine. I feel it in my skin, warming up my mind. Sometimes you gotta give in to win. I love the days when it shines. Whoa, let it shine. Whoa, let it shine. Whoa, let it shine. Whoa, let it shine. Whoa, let it. If I could, I would keep this feeling in a plastic jar. Bust it out whenever someone's acting hard. Settle down, barbecue in the backyard. The kids get treats and old folks get classic cars. Every day that gets to pass is a success, and every woman looks better in a sundress. The sun shines an excuse to shoot hoops, get juice, show and prove them moves and let loose. I hear voices, I see smiles to match them. Good times, and you can feel it in the fashion. Even though the heat cooks up the action, the streets still got butterflies, enough kids to catch them. Riding my bike around these lakes, man, feeling like I finally figured out my escape plan. Take it all in, the day started off all wrong, but somehow now that hangover is all gone. Ain't nothing like the sound of the leaves when the breeze penetrates these southside trees. Leaning up against one, watching the vibe, forgetting all about the stress, thanking God I'm alive. It's so simple, I had to keep the song simple. And when I get home, I'm gonna open all the windows, feeling alright. Stopped at a stop sign, a car pulled up, bumping Fresh Prince of Summertime. Summer, summer, sign. I feel it in my skin, warming up my mind. Sometimes you gotta give in to win. I love the days when it shines. Whoa, let it shine. Sunshine, sunshine is fine. I feel it in my skin, warming up my mind. Sometimes you gotta give in to win. I love the days when it shines. Whoa, let it shine. Whoa, let it shine. Whoa, let it shine. Whoa, let it shine. Whoa, let it.
Yeah, I know sometimes things may not always make sense to you right now, but hey, what Daddy always tell you, straighten up, little soldier, stiffen up that upper lip. What you crying about? You got me. Haley, I know you miss your mom, and I know you miss your dad when I'm gone, but I'm trying to give you the life that I never had. I can see you sad, even when you smile, even when you laugh, I can see it in your eyes. Deep inside you wanna cry, cause you're scared. I ain't there, Daddy's with you in your prayers. No more crying, wipe them tears. Daddy's here, no more nightmares. We gon' pull together through it, we gon' do it. Laney uncle's crazy, ain't he? Yeah, but he loves you, girl, and you better know it. We're all we got in this world, when it spins, when it swirls, when it whirls, when it twirls. Two little beautiful girls looking puzzled in a daze. I know it's confusing you. Daddy's always on the move, mama's always on the news. I try to keep you sheltered from it, but somehow it seems the harder that I try to do that, the more it backfires on me. All the things growing up as Daddy that he had to see. Daddy don't want you to see, but you see just as much as he did. We did not plan it to be this way, your mother and me, but things have got so bad between us. I don't see us ever being together ever again, like we used to be when we was teenagers. But then of course everything always happens for a reason. I guess it was never meant to be, but it's just something we have no control over, and that's what destiny is. But no more worries, rest your head and go to sleep. Maybe one day we'll wake up and this'll all just be a dream.
Now hush, little baby, don't you
everything's gonna be alright. Stiffen that up, pull it up, little lady. I told ya, daddy's here to hold ya through the night. I know mommy's not here right now, and we don't know why. We feel how we feel inside. It may seem a little crazy, pretty baby, but I promise mama's gonna be alright. It's funny, I remember back one year when daddy had no money. Mommy wrapped the Christmas presents up and stuck them under the tree and said some of them were from me, cause daddy couldn't buy them. I'll never forget that Christmas. I sat up the whole night crying cause daddy felt like a bum. See, daddy had a job, but his job was to keep the food on the table for you and mom. And at the time, every house that we lived in either kept getting broken into and robbed or shot up on the block. And your mom was saving money for you in a jar, trying to start a piggy bank for you so you could go to college. Almost had $1,000 till someone broke in and stole it. And I know it hurt so bad it broke your mama's heart. And it seemed like everything was just starting to fall apart. Mom and dad was arguing a lot, so mama moved back on the Chalmers in a flat 1-bedroom apartment, and dad moved back to the other side of 8 Mile on Novara. And that's when daddy went to California with his CD and met Dr. Dre and flew you and mama out to see me. But daddy had to work, you and mama had to leave me. Then you started seeing daddy on the TV, and mama didn't like it, and you and Laney were too young to understand it. Papa was a Rolling Stone, mama developed a habit, and it all happened too fast for either one of us to grab it. I'm just sorry you were there and had to witness it firsthand, cause all I ever wanted to do was just make you proud. Now I'm sitting in this empty house, just reminiscing, looking at your baby pictures. It just trips me out to see how much you both have grown. It's almost like your sisters now. Wow, I guess you pretty much are, and daddy's still here. Laney, I'm talking to you too. Daddy's still here, I like the sound of that chair. It's got a ring to it, don't it? Shh, mama's only gone for the moment. Now hush, little baby, don't you cry. Everything's gonna be alright. Stiffen that up, pull it up, little lady. I told ya, daddy's here to hold ya through the night. I know mommy's not here right now, and we don't know why. We feel how we feel inside. It may seem a little crazy, pretty baby, but I promise mama's gonna be alright. And if you ask me to, daddy's gonna buy you a mockingbird. I'ma give you the world. I'ma buy a diamond ring for you. I'ma sing for you. I'll do anything for you to see you smile. And if the mockingbird don't sing and that ring don't shine, I'ma break that birdie's neck. I go back to the jeweler who sold it to ya and make him eat every carat. Don't fuck with dad.
3 out of 4 teen smokers who think they will stop smoking in 5 years don't. Smoke just a few and cigarettes can start to control you. Go to therealcost.gov to find out more. A message from the FDA.
Every time the moon shines, I become alive.
Tuck up in the cause out. I am the lone wolf, go where I wanna. Let the moonshine be the guide to the lizard. Even when I stray away, the light never left me. I learned to follow my instinct, blinded by the light, rather that than the evil. Feel another place in the room full of people, try and be the same, but you know you're not a sequel.
Your fate will be whatever it shall be. Don't fight no more. I let these things just be. Every time the moon shines, I become alive. Yeah, and every time the moon shines, I become alive. Yeah, na 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 na. Oh, na 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 na. Na 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 na. Oh, na 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 na.
Show me how to lie, you're getting better all the time. And turning all against one is an art that's hard to teach. Another clever words that's often unsuspecting hurt. And as you step back in the line, a mob jumps to their feet. Now dance, fucker, dance, man, he never had a chance. And no one even knew it was really only you. And now you steal away. Take him out today. Nice work you did. You're gonna go fuck it. With 1,000 lies and a good disguise. Hit 'em right between the eyes. Hit 'em right between the eyes. When you walk away, nothing more to say. See the lightning in your eyes. See 'em running for their lives. Slowly out of line and drifting closer in your sight. So play it out, I'm wide awake. It's a scene about me. There's something in your way, and now someone is gonna pay. And if you can't get what you want, well, it's all because of me. Now dance, fucker, dance, man, I never had a chance. And no one even knew it was really only you. And now you lead the way. Show the light of day. Nice work you did. You're gonna go fuck it. With 1,000 lies and a good disguise. Hit 'em right between the eyes. Hit 'em right
tell them. Say what you mean, tell me alright, and let the sun rain down on me. Give me a sign, I wanna believe. Whoa, Mona Lisa, you're guaranteed to run this town. Whoa, Mona Lisa, I pay to see you pleased to please you. Say what you mean, tell me I'm right, and let the sun rain down on me. Give me a sign, I wanna believe. Oh, Mona Lisa, you're guaranteed to run this town. Whoa, Mona Lisa, I pay to see you frown. Say what you mean, tell me I'm right, and let the sun rain down on me. Give me a sign, I wanna believe. There's nothing wrong with just a taste of what you paid for.
Yeah, nah, okay. What? Hey, what? Hey, yeah. Hey, you know me, bitch, nigga, I'm all of that. Hit your broad with a bitch, then call her back. Relax, little cat, let the big dog attack. Thought it was over for me, homie, did you fall for that? You turn bigger red, no cardiac. Get your hand out of my pocket, what with all of that? Tell the sheriff he can get these fucking charges back. A little money still gotta thank God for that. Regardless, big bank can't fold it up. Ain't another nigga flowing who a cold bro. $250,000 for the show, really know what's up. Louis Duffel bag stay loaded up. Get it to the hotel, better know what's up. Leave them niggas out there, get to hold it up. We ain't never had a problem getting hold the fuck. Suck, did lick, spit from the shoulders up. I let this nut get all over her. Another thick bitch kissing all over her. Bust a pussy wide open, can't close it up. Make her bounce that shit. When you found that bitch, she was laid on the ground, panted down. 6 chicks with a trap bag of money trying to count that shit. Never will find me around that bitch. Then she got them lip right around that dick. Shit, other nigga wanna make love, fuck that. I bing, bang, pow, beat, pound that clip. Sick with it like E4 to them. Fill up every whole jaw that you saw with him. It's K-I-N-G, a.k.a. Big Bank, a.k.a. Shout the Pimp. Ay, a.k.a. Shout the Pimp. Big Bank, a.k.a. Shout the Pimp.
I can't help it. You can't stop it. You gotta accept it. You can't knock it. You gotta respect it. This is who I am, nigga. I can't help it. I can't help it.
In the ghetto, in a drop roll voice, they say keep it 100. I ain't got no choice.
I can't help it.
Yeah, her always big bank. I'm so trill and you ain't. Cut it down, bitch. I can't
help it.
Hey, see how I do it? I'm so good. Cut it off, go Hollywood, bitch. I would if I could. Hey, the city wouldn't be shit without me. $15 million houses, still can't get this trap up out me.
I'm a hustler all the way down to the bone. Terrorists every day round with that bone. Stayed on the day from the night to the morn. I ain't gon' serve you nothing under a song. No fucking favor, don't ask for no loan. Shop with your dog if you tryna get on. Come to my spot, don't be calling my phone. Nigga, you ain't tryna shop, don't leave me alone. Grinding for days I haven't been home. Don't plan on going on till it's all gone. Lean strong or whatever you want. Gotta get right, what fuck if it's wrong. Shots of Patron, whole lot of strong. 800's on, but you know what I'm on. Yo, bitch, wanna fuck, let you know that I'm on. I don't wanna fuck her eyes, I'm on some dog. Play with me, nigga, I got that tone. Need no help, I can handle my own. I tell your squad, but I ain't from the Bronx. One in the band, still play with that drum. Said no, I don't play the radio home. No radio play, every song that I'm on. Case she ain't know, I'm rock or the done. Zone 4, Camerton, roll one phone. Gucci my hat, Gucci my draw. She's on my edge, he cover my ball. Gucci my pant, Gucci my shirt. Gucci your bad,
I keep all that twerk. Put your bandana on top of my shirt. Put your boots on when I trap in the dirt. Shit around me everywhere I go. G-code, that's all I know.
I can't help it. You can't stop it. You gotta accept it. You can't knock it. You gotta respect it. This is who I am, nigga. I can't help it. I can't help it.
In the ghetto, in a drop, Rolls Royce. They say keep it 100. I ain't got no choice.
I can't help it.
Yeah, her always big prank. I'm so trill and you ain't. Cut it down, bitch. I can't
help it.
Hey, see how I do it? I'm so good. Cut it off, go Hollywood, bitch. I would if I could. Hey, the city wouldn't be shit without me. $15 million houses, still can't get that trap up out me.
Alright, run it. I never gave a fuck. I never gave a fuck about what niggas thought about me. I mean, I did, but like, fuck it, you know what I'm saying? You gon' love me, man. You gon' love me, man. They can't comprehend or even come close to understanding him. I guess if I was born, they would love me more. Guess if I was simple in the mind, everything would be fine. Maybe if I was a jerk to girls, instead of being nice and speaking kind words, then maybe it would be okay to say then I wasn't a good guy to begin with. But my mind is all crazy, 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 crazy. They got me thinking I ain't human, like I came from above, 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 above. Feeling like an airplane in the sky, but then they say I'm crazy, 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 crazy. They got me thinking I ain't human, like I came from above, 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 above. Feeling like a bird sitting high, high. I'll be that man on the moon. I'm that man on the moon, and I'ma do what I do. So do you, hey, hey. I'll be posted with my blood and a broom, I do. I'm that man on the moon. I'm up on the moon.
It's like I would play all my stuff for everybody, you know, and all my people would give me feedback, you know, and they'd be like, yo, why your shit sounds so different? You know what I'm saying? Why your shit like on another level? Why does it sound so different? Like that's a bad thing. And I'd be like, why not, nigga?
Close my eyes, high in the dark, it's a curtain call. Come on, all I do is try to make it simple. The ones that make it complicated never get congratulated. I'm something different, all aspects. Don't want a woman just to love her assets. I still wipe her up, even with her flat chest. The type to get hurt, but that's a past tense. My mind is all hazy, 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 hazy. I be thinking that I'm wrong, cause they used to call me lame, 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 lame. My swag was a little different, but then my mind is hazy, 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 hazy. I be thinking that I'm wrong, but they the ones who lame, 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 lame. I got the last laugh, nigga, nigga, nigga. I be that man on the moon. I'm that man on the moon, and I'ma do what I do. So do you, hey, hey. I'll be posted with my blood and a broom, I do. I'm that man on the moon. I'm up on the moon.